Before we get very far into our next story, we do have a warning for you tonight. What you're about to see and hear may not be suitable for children. Tonight, take a walk in their world.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Transpicuous News. We're going to start the show today with Transpicuous News instead of our usual. January 14th, just barely halfway into the first month of 2018, and we are dealing with epic insanity everywhere. So, distraction insanity. Distraction. So, this played out yesterday, and it was just one of those thud moments where you're just like, what the fuck are they doing this time? So, bear with me for a moment. We're going to talk about some of the recent events that have been going on. Bear with me a quick moment here. I got to fix my window is being stupid. That's why. Okay, well, my window is being stupid. There's nothing I can do about it.
Looks fine here.
Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so in the past few days, yesterday, I was having a delightful chat conversation on Facebook with a friend of mine in Hawaii. Hi, Annette. And all of a sudden, we have a little break in the conversation. I have to get up to go do something. She's doing something. Pardon me. And she's like, oh my God, sends me a screenshot of a text that came in saying, kiss your ass goodbye. There's a missile coming. It was nice knowing you. Because that's basically what it's at, really. Hawaii text, the state of Hawaii texted every single person in the state that there was an incoming ballistic missile and to take cover. This is not a drill. So needless to say, she said she's tried to call people and lines are down everywhere because you can imagine cell phones just went lit up all over the places. Everyone's trying to call everyone to find out what the hell's going on. So I'm like, what? She's on her side. I'm on my side, firing up the internet. What can I find? What can I find? Because this is just ridiculous. And the reports start coming in. And then comes up, this is the fun part of this, okay? So a text goes out to the entire state of Hawaii that an incoming ballistic missile, take cover. There's no cover in Hawaii. Like there aren't basements. It's not like they have bomb shelters. It's like take cover, haha. It's a little while later, and I don't know what the exact time is. I'm going to say, but it was about maybe 15 minutes or so goes by. And Annette sends me a message, and it's another screenshot of Tulsi Gabbard. Sorry, it wasn't Annette, it was John. Tulsi Gabbard, who's U.S. Congresswoman, or something like that. She's a government person. Sending out a Twitter tweet that it's a false alarm. Okay, first of all, the residents of Hawaii had to go on the internet to Twitter to find out that it was a false alarm. Point number one. It takes 45 minutes before any state, national agency puts out another announcement saying, hey, yo, we fucked up. There's no emergency. Sorry. And then it starts. I mean, and then it just frickin' started. Of all the excuses. Oh, well, and the whole thing is, they come in and they say, it was a mistake. It was an error. And the first comment that Nick and I howled laughing over, going, is, okay, look, it's not like it's a big red button that someone accidentally bumped with their elbow, right? Let me put look, I hit my elbow while I was reaching for my coffee and I set off the statewide emergency beacon. No, you know that there was multiple steps that had to be gone through to get to the point of sending out that mass text. Now, here's the other piece to this, okay? Bear with me. The text came in at 8:08 Hawaii time, and not to be a conspiracy theorist, the phone area code for Hawaii is 808. So that gets picked up right away by a bunch of folks. Wait, it goes out at 808 to basically everyone who's got a phone number who starts with 808. You know me, I don't believe in coincidence. Do not believe in coincidence. And the first question I asked was, okay, was it a reaction test? Was it a fear porn reaction test? Was it a distraction to just really fuck with people? And people talk about Loish harvesting and harvesting the energy and blah, 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 blah. Or did someone see something? I.e., did something show up? Did something show up? How many frickin' asteroids have we seen go by lately? We've seen a fuck of a lot of asteroids and comets, etc. Big balls of fire going through the sky. Did they see something? Well, we've got a couple of pictures here that are kind of interesting. Okay? Whoops. Hold on. Hold. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Number one, and bear with me. I got to see if I can get to this. Yes, we all know I have 1,000 windows open. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a screenshot.
No, your share is only. The share is only your.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. We'll fix this. Okay. Stop screen share. Go to the screen share again. Go to the desktop this time. Come on. Go. Okay. Can you guys see this? Can you see it now?
Yep, it's working now.
Okay. This is a photo that someone took of a CNN news report about the whole thing in Hawaii. This is a shot from CNN purportedly taking place in Hawaii while they're reporting on this whole missile crisis in Hawaii. Now, I don't know about you, but I find these little images up here in the sky kind of funny, kind of interesting. Just saying. Now, the other thing that happened, which is really important, is that the same day, Saturday, yesterday, the same day that this happened, China launched 2 rockets to put satellites into space. One of the rocket's boosters crashed to the ground and almost landed in a town, a very populated town, and exploded the whole bit. That happened at 8 o'clock in the morning China time. So I don't know what the time zone difference is, because the photo that was taken of the booster rocket burning on the ground, the booster rocket's burning, it was posted to Twitter at just after 8:30, whatever time zone China's in. Okay, then we got to take a look and we got to go, okay, here is the China Satellite Launch Center is here, and there's Hawaii. So did they launch their satellites rockets and somebody was snoozing over in Hawaii and saw 2 rockets come up and have a fucking panic attack and just like start hitting and sending out these messages? I don't know. Coincidentally, that this happens. China's launching rockets with satellites. Get where I'm going with this? Okay, let's just move on a second here, because if it was a distraction, There's a lot of shit that has happened in the last 72 hours. A lot of shit that's happened in the last 72 hours. Well, I'm going to run through a few of them. So, not quite 70, a little farther beyond 70 on the 11th. Okay, so you know that the Pentagon is doing a full audit right now for the first time ever that the Pentagon is doing a full audit. They haven't even barely scratched the surface of this audit, and they've already discovered the Army is missing $830 million worth of helicopters. Like, it's kind of like that they've only gone through the first paragraph of the audit, and they've already discovered there's $830 million worth of helicopters missing for the Army. Not to mention, like I say, the 44,000 missing military personnel that they just don't know where they're stationed or where they are. That's another whole story. We'll get into it another time, okay? Friday marked the beginning of US and Japan military exercises on the coast of California called Iron Fist, because, you know, they like to sound tough and shit. So they've just started military exercises the day before this happens, which instantaneously, North Korean media is saying, hey, you got to stop these exercises. We don't, no, you shouldn't be doing these military exercises, which is kind of a laugh and a joke in and of itself, okay? Also, Department of Justice unseals 11 indictments revolving uranium-1. That's on Friday. Unsealed. Oh, I've got some nice little court documents here for you guys to take a look at. On Thursday, Maduro in Venezuela announces that he has started a gold and oil-backed cryptocurrency for Venezuela and is inviting most of Central and South America and the Caribbean to join in with him. Oh, does this sound a little bit familiar? A little familiar? Like, oh, kind of like what Gaddafi did in Libya just before the US went in and had him killed? When Gaddafi announced that he was doing a gold-backed currency and invited all of Africa to come and the Middle East to come in with him? Yeah, I'm calling this one right now. This could, if they decide that all of a sudden they have to bring democracy to Venezuela, y'all know why. Just saying. Okay, U.S. judge also unseals Las Vegas shooting warrants on Friday. The House passes legislation renewing the controversial NSA surveillance program with a whole pile, apparently, of little tidbits that were put in there on Friday. On Friday, Trump pardons 5 mega banks for corruption charges. One of the banks, okay, I mean, they're JP Morgan Chase and all that, like the usual, right? Not only does he owe these banks money, the one bank, Deutsche, who's up on so many fucking corruption charges, it's not even funny. Trump apparently owes several hundred million dollars in loans. But he just, you know, we'll just push that off for another 5 years or 3 years, depending on the bank. Also, on Friday, Department of Justice turns over 1.2 million documents with regards to the 2016 election. So you get where I'm going with all this, right? Like, they need a fucking distraction. Big time. Because let's talk about earlier in the week. Just a little bit earlier in the week. See, they tried to play the usual distraction. They tried to play the, let's name a superstar, big ass fucking Hollywood name, and let's make a big deal out about something. And this person, big deal. And of course, Oprah in her Golden Globes ridiculous speech. And, oh, she's going to run for president, which literally explodes across social media. I mean, literally, that's memes, and that's all anyone was talking about for 2 whole days. It was insane, the amount of people that were talking about this. But I don't think they got the reaction they were looking for, because 2 days later, she immediately turned around and said, no, I'm not running for president. So again, like I said, perhaps they didn't quite get the reaction they wanted, and they apparently weren't able to stretch that distraction out long enough to really cover off what they needed to get done. We also had that Ecuador grant citizenship to Assange. How many years has it been? How many years? And yet, this is the moment that Ecuador grants citizenship to Assange. Okay. Then we also had the SpaceX launch. The Zuma, the big Zuma launch. Now there's a lot of shit to this one. This one I could probably do an entire show just on this alone, okay? But let's keep it brief. Elon Musk's SpaceX launches a rocket with a bajillion-dollar satellite, spy satellite. Hidden, super secret, top secret, above top secret spy satellite, we suppose. And something happens when they get to deployment, and basically the satellite goes bye-bye. Or so they say. What's really interesting is that Elon Musk made a big deal after the fiasco, the terrible accident and whatever happened, to very strongly assert that the Falcon 9 had performed exactly as planned. Matter of fact, he said it 3 times. The Falcon 9 performed exactly as planned. So, what does that mean? Does it mean, no, it's not our fault, we did everything we were supposed to do? Yeah, it's your fault, those guys with the satellites. Or does it mean that it did exactly what it was supposed to do, and that whatever happened was exactly what was supposed to happen? I.e., spy satellite goes up, oh, it's gone, we don't know, oh, it's destroyed, we don't know. Is that what they call plausible deniability? Like, oh no, we don't know where the spy satellite went to. It's just kind of floating out there somewhere. Now, another thing that happened last week was, talking of audits, Russia decided to show off its gold holdings. Now, I mean, not only show off its gold holdings, they put out a ream of photos, like a shit ton of photos of their gold. Unlike the Americans, Russia's proud. They're like, look at our gold. It's gorgeous. It's yellow. Look, it's lovely. Interesting timing. Again, when we have so much stuff going on in the background, talking about asset-backed. Again, don't even get me started. We have hints, rumors of asset-backed, gold-backed cryptocurrencies. And here's Russia saying, here's all our gold. We're quite proud to tell you that we have all of this gold. It's ours. Go ahead, take a look. Unlike the United States, which of course, no one has seen their gold in 30 years. Not even once. Not an audit, not even a photo. No, like I said, many, many reports ago, when Germany wanted to get their gold, the Fed wouldn't even let them touch it. Like, they wouldn't even let Germany see their gold other than from a distance. Look, there's a gold bar on a table and that's your gold. But no, you can't touch it. You can't photograph it. And we're not going to let you get any closer to it. Yeah, so I just thought that's kind of interesting of the big show and display that Russia made from this. And the world's largest software development platform, GitHub, went down. Now, this was major fucking news. This is not a little thing. This isn't like, oh, gee, Twitter's gone down for a half hour. GitHub is literally the largest software development platform. It's like, this is where every company goes to get their fixes if they have a code problem. GitHub going down was major news, And not really a fuck of a lot was said about it. Not much. Not much. So, going back up to ballistic missile threats. So, was it someone actually saw something in the sky? Was it a test? This is a test. This is only a test. See how fast they could ramp everyone up. How fast could everyone would react to it? What people would do as a reaction? I don't know. But it seems to me, wow. Very convenient timing considering everything that's going on right now. Like, everything that's going on right now. So, yeah, I don't know, folks. Shit's been interesting, getting more interesting by the hour, somewhat. I think we're going to see some interesting things come out about the Hawaii event because they can't pass the buck. The answers that they're giving are so full of shit that even Joe Blow, Kool-Aid drinking, fluoride taking, normal person went, wait, that doesn't make sense. You can't tell me it was an accident. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Anyways, that's it for Transpicuous News. Everyone else can just hang on for a moment. I'm going to stop the share. And yeah, I wanted to just talk about that for tonight. Just for this opening salvo of what we're going to discuss.